can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks. 5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away. I'm so happy. I'm laughing too much. That's tomorrow.
That's right, people. We are freaking live right now. Thank you very much, Papa Bill O'Reilly, for that great lead-in. Yeah, we're live in the studio, in the wheelhouse, getting ready to hang out, chill out, vibe out, and just, you know what I mean? Just freaking hang. As you can see behind me, I've got a bunch of cereals. That's going to be, I'm going to do a little stream tomorrow. We're going to do it's going to be a battle of the best cereals. Okay. And you know what I mean? I already have my eye on what I think, you know what I mean, is my favorite, but who knows what's going to happen in the moment. As for today, you know, I've had a little bit of a, maybe we'll start with some, this segment I like to call health updates. Had a little bit, I don't know who, you know, if anybody knows this or not, but I, you know, had some serious health complications recently, with lots of different sort of heart attacks and heart surgeries and such. And with that comes a lot of what we like to call medical anxiety. Oh, shit, you know, I got to put the lo-fi beats on. Yeah, there we go. Then that's going to be chill. Yeah, so you get a lot of medical anxiety that comes with that. And throughout these like past couple months, you know, I'll have like chest pains. I'll have different things that sort of mimic or copy the sensations of having, you know, full-blown heart attacks. Professor Penis is in the chat. What is up, my man? I assume that you're asking if the problem is with my penis, and I'd happily like to report, no, it is not. We are functioning at a maximum level on the mole scale. If you know what that, if you remember that from science class, the mole scale, the hardness scale, got gold as 1, diamond as 10. We're in the diamond range, baby, okay? This is a new world here for us. We're off the beta blockers, okay? You know what I mean? We're coming in hot, we're coming in hard. Thank you, Professor Penis. It is, and you know what? It is amazing news. It's great news. I feel great about it. Glad that you're here. Glad that you're in the chat. I did, you know what I mean? Sorry I missed the call earlier. I did see that, but I was getting set up for this. You know what I mean? And that's what's really important. So now we can hang out and it's totally fine. Do you see how I got the chat overlay here going? That's fucking high level shit. You know what I mean? I had to do a bunch of backstage production value. Noticed you haven't been answering what I call lately. What? And that, you know what I mean? That's nothing personal, nothing to do with you. It was just strictly a timing sitch, as we say. I was in a dark place. I was like, am I going to stream? Am I not going to stream? Am I going to leave this couch? Maybe not. And then, actually, maybe your phone call sort of helped me out a little bit. Oh, we got Dutch is in the chat, baby. What is up, Dutch? Yeah, so in a way, Professor Penis, you did help me motivate and get up to do this stream. And how are we, Dutch? How are we liking the chat overlay here? You see that? Very professional. I got it right on screen and everything. Yeah, so I was just doing this little segment I like to call health update. I don't have the green screen. Oh boy, Nelson is watching. Everybody, nobody freak out. Nelson is watching. Everybody chill. This is a chill, relaxed stream. We're trying to keep the heart rate and the blood pressure down. Thank you for the compliment on my overlay. I think I put it in picture as well when I do reacts. I gotta just turn my camera on. Oh yeah, so it's in the same place. Look at that. Seamless. Hello, production value. Hello. Maybe I gotta make it a little bit smaller because, as you can see here, Professor Penis, and you know what I mean, Nelson. I wouldn't ever name myself Professor Penis because it's unprofessional and, to be honest, crude. You know, but that's him and his thing. I just have to read the chat. You know what I mean? So please don't hold that against me. Yeah, so we're doing a little segment of health updates, health dates. Just kind of talking about what's been going on. So I have this medical anxiety, right, after the surgeries and the heart attacks and all of these things. And I have these sensations sometimes that mimic the like very scary, very real feelings that you get when you're having an actual heart attack, or when you have JK, thanks, bro. When you have, whether it's clogged arteries or like or blood is having a difficult time going to the heart, you get like this tightness in the chest and these pains and these pings. So I've had them a few times after my open heart surgery. And like immediately after that surgery, your medical anxiety is like through the fucking roof, right? Like you're, you know, you've just come off of this like very near death experience. You're very scared. Any like, you know, sensation is kind of bringing you back to this place where like I'm gonna fucking die. So I went to the hospital, you know, a few times having like anxiety panic attacks that I was dying. Had a bunch of tests. Each time I went, it was all good in the end, right? Like I would do nuclear stress tests, which is when they put you on a treadmill, and then they literally put I'm the fucking nuclear man. I am Chernobyl. You know what I mean? They put the nuclear, and I've done it so many goddamn times. I probably am fucking radioactive. But yeah, they put that in to see. The imaging sees like what parts of the heart are getting blood and aren't. And if they aren't getting blood, then, you know, obviously you have a clog or something going on. Professor Penis, remember when the doc diagnosed you? I do remember when the doc diagnosed me. I think maybe you're going. So I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah. I see. I won't. And this is our first. This is what we like to call people who are new to this stream being baited. Okay, this is when the chat baits you. So you just ignore, and you just ignore Professor Penis. And again, Nelson, that has nothing to do with me. Please don't judge me for that. Yeah. So when you get this nuclear stress test, the imaging goes into your heart. You get put on a treadmill, and you have to like exert maximum effort, right, to get your heart rate at I don't know what it is, like 180 or something. And then they're monitoring you with sort of an EKG situation to see what your heart is going to do at that like maximum capacity, and if there's anything like wonky or weird. And when you and Dutch, I am going to need you to watch for Professor Peen for your mod duties. You know what I mean? Silence him as you may, as you will. That is your power, and that is your privilege. So yeah, I've done that like several times, and every time it comes out fine, except for when I had to, like right before I had the open heart surgery, I did this nuclear stress test, and this is one of the things that tipped them off, is that I had a kind of what they like to call in the medical field a wonky test result. So when I got to that super high heart elevation, the sort of EKG electric shit in my heart was fucking, you know, wonking out, and they knew that when you're at that high blood pressure or heart rate, and if your heart isn't getting to the blood, something's wrong. You have a clog or whatever. So then I had the open heart surgery, did the blah, 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 did the whole thing. So since then, all of these tests have all come up negative, and, you know, it's just sort of this cycle of like having this pain, becoming very anxious and scared, going to the hospital and trying to figure it out, right? Because a lot of times the doctors in this process were also always wrong diagnosing me. So I'm like very intense about getting there, like basically telling them I'm dying so that they fucking pay attention, because otherwise they tend not to. And then you almost die, which happened to me. So in the past, when I got back from Guatemala, which was an amazing trip. Actually, I have to do a stream about the Guatemala trip and just kind of like show these like insane Mayan civilizations and ruins I went to. Just kind of like maybe we'll like watch a doc about that too sometime. But yeah, when I got back, I had gotten COVID in Guatemala with like 2 or 3 days left I was doing this 7-day hike to these Mayan civilizations, right? It was like 10, 12 hours a day, 90 degrees. You're in the fucking mud, man. You're in the trenches taking grenades. There's killer mosquitoes. You know what I mean? There's freaking snakes, freaking spiders. Everything's out there is trying to kill you. And then I had secretly, unbeknownst to me, I had COVID inside of me trying to kill me from the plane ride there. So when that hit, I still had 2 or 3 days. I had to fucking, go through this jungle like I was some goddamn, what were they called? The condors? Contra? Like a Contra? Is it in Nicaragua? What was that? Contra? Like I was one of those guys. And as you know, or maybe as you've heard, like COVID is, people with heart issues are much more susceptible to COVID and like getting, really bad reactions from it because your heart is already weakened, whatever. And so I had like this really bad, super bad fever. Like I was like a really bad fever and no energy whatsoever, but I had no choice to walk 10 hours a day because there was no, this was like super remote. There was no roads, there was no cars, there was nothing. Like there's one way in, one way out, which is like a 7-day hike. So I get this, I start getting sick. I have to, I have to get out every single day. I'm like ice fucking cold. It's 95 degrees, but I'm ice cold because of this fever. I'm drinking 8 liters of water a day and pissing like, I don't know what color, brown, basically. Like not being hydrated at all because it's all sweating out of me. Anyway, so since that time I got back, I've been like feeling very weird, right? Like when I get to a high heart rate, playing basketball. What's up? Shout out Professor Penis. He knows how how I do on the courts. Sort of really good, actually. Even with a heart condition, probably dying, still managed to score so many times. You know what I mean? But yeah, every time I've sort of got to this elevated state, I've been having these pains. And now that I've been on, I do that a lot. Yeah, play basketball, Dutch. I think the last time you played basketball was maybe 3rd grade, and I believe I made fun of you because of your shooting, and then you decided to never play again because that was mean, and I do apologize. I want to take this time out of this important story to tell you that I am. Oh, I see. I am sorry. Well, I see. You piss brown a lot. Well, yeah, you don't hydrate very well. But also, I do want to apologize for making fun of your shot. And if we want to go further back, when we were peeing together as small boys, and I made fun of the size of your penis, I also want to apologize for that. That was hurtful, and I see that now. You're welcome. And that was a long time coming. Because for a long time, I thought it was just funny, and I wasn't going to apologize. Because I made fun of your penis, you cried like a baby, like a little baby boy, and then you made my dad take you home. And I thought that was so funny. But now I see that it was hurtful, and it was wrong, and it was rude of me. And I'll never do it again. And I apologize. So anyways, yeah, been having these pains, and then just in the past like 2 days, now it's kind of becoming this thing where it's always tight now, which is a serious problem, or maybe a serious problem. Like this is sort of a sensation that I had these other times when I would go to get this sort of stress test. I can show you what they look like if there's any interest. But yeah, it's this like super tight thing in the chest. And I made an appointment to get a stress test for next Wednesday, but it's like then now I'm caught up in the place of, do you wait and just try to like be like maybe it's nothing. It was nothing all these other times. Sometimes the anxiety builds up and it sort of makes personifies the pain a little bit more, makes it a little bit more palpable, if you will. Or it's like a real shit, and we might have a situation. So, and I've been here before, you know what I mean? I've dealt with it a lot, and I'm trying to be level-headed. There was a time where I like, when that medical anxiety was high, I was straight to the ER, like fucking losing my mind and like putting myself in a lot of mental duress and stress. And since have been, sort of medicated for anxiety because of that, and it's helped out a lot. And made it just more manageable for like when these things happen, and be like, okay, I monitor the sensation, monitor the pain. Let's not like, go too crazy. And let's just take it sort of one step at a time. Also, if you're watching, hey, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Give a little follow there, either on YouTube or on Twitch. We are streaming on both, simulcast, okay? You know what I mean? This is a lot of bang for your buck here, people. Big production value. So yeah, just give a follow, you know what I mean? We love a follow here, folks. Yeah, so that's our health segment for the day, We're monitoring. Stand back and stand by. What did Trump say? We're standing back and we're standing by for this heart situation. And we may need to go into full Capitol riot insurrection mode if things get worse. We might have to have an insurrection on my heart, is what I'm saying, if it's acting up. Yeah, so that's the health thing. I got some things lined up, baby. You know what I mean? I'm producing this behind the scenes so that I can bring you the content, the good times, right? Seamlessly. As I say seamlessly, I have a stroke. But the idea is that I got it all produced in the back. You know what I mean? I'm in the back end over here. I got some fun things. I'm going to talk about something that's fucking amazing. Like, really, maybe you guys know about it, maybe you don't. But it just kind of came across my all my pages recently. It was gone for a long time, but it's Shift Talk. And Shift Talk is a special little place on the internet where some of the most insane people like to believe that they can shift to alternate dimensions, and they try to teach people. It's like, it's classic TikTok, like totally schizophrenic and just like really, really crazy. Well, but these people aren't actually. I don't know. We'll see. Some of them, I think most of them are lying. Is Barkus chill? Barkus is. I wish I could turn the camera so you could see just how chill Barkus is. He's passed out right here beside me on the ground. He's looking. Fuck. Maybe I should do it. I can take the camera off. Should we get a Barkus cam for when he's just hanging? Bark segment. Yeah. What's up with Bark? I should get a Barkus cam. I could potentially figure something out. Let's just do it on the fly. I'm just gonna fuck with it right here so we can see a little bark. Bark. Look, there he is. Just freaking chilling so hard on the bed. How cute is that? Hello. Cool dog alert. How bad if I fuck this up? Okay, not so bad. We're back. He is very cute and very chill. Wow, so, very chill. And as some of you may know, not always chill. But right now, he's listening to the lo-fi music. He knows the rules of the stream, which is hang out, chill out, and just fucking vibe. So what a treat, what a special little treat you guys are in for. If you don't know about Shift Talk, and you don't know about these people who believe that they can shift into alternate realities, and it's absolutely absurd. I've got a couple lined up on the back end here just to show you exactly what it is, so there's one girl that actually explains it probably better than I will do. So I'm gonna bring that TikTok up because it's amazing. Go. And we go. And we're going. Dead air, dead air. All right, let's go P and P, baby. Oh, get out of here. Oh, do I have to be signed up to... Yes, continue as guest. All right, I'm going to turn this audio up just a touch. Let me know about the audio levels if you can hear it. So this girl is going to explain what shifting is for those of you who are not in the know, but it kind of took over the internet and TikTok like, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago. It was a thing that was happening. It started somehow with Harry Potter. It's always a fantasy around, and I love fantasy. You know what I mean? These are all comic book. You know what I mean? All fantasy. It's pretty much all I read. But it started with people shifting to go into Hogwarts. You know what I mean? And like be Harry Potter or hang out with Hagrid or whatever. And then just today, I saw there was a TikTok account who was a big shifter, and it was their username was Hagrid's CVM. But it was supposed to be Hagrid's Cum, which is just a fucking wild name. But they came out and was like, hey, the whole thing is a fucking lie. I lied about everything. Fucking whatever this thing isn't real. It's all a grift, right? And so then Shift Talk came back, baby, full force. They were like, who is this bitch? Why is she fucking outing us? And they're doubling down on shifting. So this is, let's see this girl. She's going to explain it.
Explaining reality shifting in 60 seconds. If you've always seen shifting on your For You page, but you don't know what it is, hi, my name's Alexa, and I'm going to teach you.
Hi, Alexa.
Reality shifting is shifting your subconscious awareness from this reality to another. I want to start off by saying that there are 2 theories that shifters believe in. There is the consciousness theory and the multiverse theory, but I personally only believe and teach the multiverse theory.
Obviously.
Multiverse theory
for obvious reasons.
There is a reality for every outcome of every possible situation. So just like there's a reality where your entire life was the same except you scrolled past this video instead of watching it, there's a reality where you're a student at Hogwarts. Shifters usually use something called methods. You don't have to shift with a method, but a lot. There's
another thing that I've noticed with as I've been doing this research into shifting and shift talk is that it's like 99% women. It's all females. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? And I can't really diagnose that because I'm not a psychologist. But there is an overwhelmingly female population to the shifting society and the shifting world.
A lot of us like to shift with methods. There are just some steps that kind of help you get yourself into a meditative state and shift your subconscious awareness from this reality to another. Shifting is not lucid dreaming. It's completely real. It's not a dream that you're in control of. It's what I just explained. There are awake methods and asleep methods. This is your CR or your current reality, and you're shifting to your DR or your desired reality.
Okay, those are very important things to know. Professor Penis, I think you need to dive further into that. Yeah, let me really examine the gender roles and shifting and then get canceled like 3 days into streaming. That'll be a great idea. Okay, so that's kind of just the rough idea, right? The idea is you have to be 1, psychotic, 2, a girl apparently, and you know what I mean. I love to the, you know what I mean. We love our women here, but I'm just saying it is a lot of women. And then you have to shift to your what'd she say? DR. Is your CR is your current reality, and then the DR, your whatever destination reality, whatever she just said. So you shift, and for some reason too, it's always. So they say it's like this multiverse, right? And you're going to these places like in a multiverse, anything is possible, right? So that's like an actual scientific theory. Anything that can happen will happen in an infinite multiverse dimension where, you know, there's infinite possibilities. So the idea that there is a world where Hogwarts is real, right? And they're choosing to go to that one. Oh, and then the other one is like the MCU. The Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's another one you'll hear them talking about all the time. And it just kind of it's just funny. It boggles my mind a little bit. I haven't seen one, and I've been watching, you know what I mean? And we'll watch together. And I've been really just feeding this shit into my brain. But I haven't seen one person who's shifting to like a reality that doesn't already have an IP. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all shit that we like. How come somebody's not coming back and be like, oh, there's this new place that has these new characters that nobody's ever heard of? It's always like Harry Potter, Marvel, like Token universe or whatever. It's like It seems weird that in the multiverse of infinite possibilities and realities, the only ones that they go to are ones that we already know about. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? It's like, if it was real, that, whatever. So that's her. Let's see. Let's get another one of these up here. I can't remember who this one is. We're just going to dive in. You know what I mean? We're going to dip. We're going to dive. We're going to put our toes into the Shift Talk world. And we're just going to see some wild stuff. Oh, yeah. This girl, I think, was the one that was, like, really mad about this Hagrid's coming out and saying that Shift Talk isn't real. I only like the ones where they actually talk. They do a bunch of them where it's like words and like a song. I like to hear their sort of insanity like straight to me. You know what I mean? I don't need a buffer of like music. Did I fuck this up? Get a better one. Oh, yeah, this is great. Okay. And let's be honest, there's also a little bit,
Yeah, is everything okay?
there's a little bit of a horse girl energy, if you know what I'm saying. Again, you know what I mean? Peace and love. Forgotten Pee Bottle is in the freaking chat. What's going on? We're deep diving into Shift Talk right now, which is a place in the universe and on the internet. It's a special place where apparently, and this is just my observation, mostly women shift to another dimension, which happens to be worlds that already have an IP like Harry Potter or the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So thank you for chatting, Forgotten Pee Bottle. And if you could just give a little follow, just hit that follow button on the Twitch, you know what I mean? Because we love a follow here, folks. We're big follow people. So yeah, we're going to, and they, like I just said, they do have a little bit of a horse girl vibe going on. And peace and love to our horse women, horse people out there in the world.
Talk? Yeah, is everything okay? Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. So, you know how yesterday we were talking about, like, the multiverse and this thing called reality shifting? Yeah, I remember. So there's actually a reason why I brought that up. I want to tell you that I shifted here. So, you're, like, telling me you're from another universe or something? Yeah? I mean, yeah,
Literally.
kind of, but yeah. Okay. Okay, I know it's hard to...
By the way, great acting chops. And I don't want to go too, because I don't know, these people might be like 16, 17, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to go in, too hard on them. But maybe we could spice up the two different characters, because the two characters, and this is just constructive criticism from somebody. I've acted, you know what I mean? I was the face of Ben and Jerry's and Sally Mae, got paid, and I could give her a little, you know what I mean? I haven't booked a gig for like 3 years now. But I would just like to see a little bit of difference from who the shifter, her, and then the person in the other reality.
Hard to believe, but like that's why I was so freaked out when I met you. It was crazy, because like where I'm from, you're my favorite fictional character in this like super cool sci-fi TV show. I mean, I've basically like grown up my whole life watching you, so it was crazy to see you in person, like finally. Your actor is a little bit problematic.
Your actor, yeah, I like it. These people, the Venn diagram of shifters is shifting and then like canceling actor. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Your character is problematic. It's just like, okay, all right, holy shit. So that's kind of just the P's and Q's. You know what I mean? Just sort of the ground floor, the building blocks of what shifting is, and then you kind of get into, you know what I mean, to the world of it. And they've got like insane, like I think the one before had way more, but this one has, she's got 47,000 fucking followers. The other one like had way more. Like this is not, you know what I mean? This is not fringe. I mean, it is fringe, but it's happening. Let's talk gang stalking. They're a fun bunch too. It has that vibe to it. It's like I could see these people also like stalking Kristen Stewart or whatever the fuck as well. Well, Barkus is going. Barkus has exited chill mode and it is in destructive mode.
And I'm talking about the reality stone method. It's a method that I came up with when I shifted here to connect with my MCUDR, and it can also be used to shift to other.
And I think, like, so she said she shifted here. Like, this comment is, wait, you shifted here? I need to know more. And I think that these people are, like, legitimate. Like, they really. So if I'm not wrong, in her reality, a meteor or comet, SMT was crashing down on her Earth. But before it hit her Earth, she shifted. It's like, I mean, if people want, you know what I mean? If you're just out here, you're creating a fun little fake universe, all good. But these people are like grifting, right? It's like they're telling everybody that it's real. And that, like, that to me is, you want to talk about problematic, you know what I mean? That's a little weird.
Okay, you cannot really see it, but we're gonna start with one. And let's get into a comfortable position.
Okay, I guess she's going to teach us how to actually shift.
It can be used as an awake or in a sleep method, so it's really comfortable, and that's also why I came up with this.
It's just taking too long. Visualize the reality stone being in your heart. You're going to shift to a reality your heart desires to be. And a lot of people, and again, this is, I'm just saying, some people call this dreaming. You know what I mean? She's like, get comfortable, lay down. Hey, get comfortable, lay down, get a nice blankie. Okay, what you're going to need for a shift is a really nice blankie, comfortable. Maybe it's something that you've had since childhood. Lay down, get comfortable, close your eyes. And as you breathe, you'll feel yourself going into a different dimension, which I think is just, falling asleep. I think these people are confusing falling asleep with shifting to another reality.
Focus on your
Keep focusing on your breathing as you now going to visualize that red glow that is surrounding you because of the reality stone. And again, the reality stone is an IP that's already in the MCU. And she's talking about going to the MCU. Again, it just seems like a little too on the nose. If it was real, someone would create something else. And also some sort of fog surrounding you. Symptoms are possible in this step. I don't know what symptoms are. Sounds dangerous. As the fog is all around you, you are starting. I can't see. Ciara, you're in the void state. This is where you shift. Try and use all of your something. What do you hear? Oh, senses. What do you hear, smell, feel, etc.? You'll automatically open your eyes once you've fully shifted. Good luck. I mean, it would be, you know what I mean? It would be sick. And I get it. Life sucks. You know what I mean? Life fucking, I'm over here talking about my goddamn heart exploding. You know what I mean? I get it. I'd like to go to another fucking universe too sometimes.
I love those videos when people are crying because they cannot meet their favorite character because they're fictional. And then the whole ship talk found that video for some reason. Like, the whole comment section is full with all of you. Try shifting, try shifting, try shifting, shifting. Like, how did we even end up on that video? Like, but I just love it. I love how we're, like, massively attacking them. Just because we want
The comments are
them to be
like
happy.
absolutely insane.
Actually meet their favorite characters. Look, we're such like shift look.
So that's her. I don't know if I had another interesting one. But yeah, the whole world is just like absolutely batshit insane. And it's like, if you really want to get into, the wormhole of going down and just like watching all of these people's TikToks. And I highly suggest it because, you know what I mean? I love...
Ancient tradition.
See, this is what I'm saying. Look, everybody, they're all women. And then this one creepy guy, hello. It's like, yeah, I've seen this fucking story before. A bunch of like young, susceptible women and a creepy old dude. It's like every cult that's ever existed. We'll see what this guy has to say. Brown nose versus
tradition,
pink.
which is called the visionary tradition, and I've been in the study of
Yesterday,
consciousness.
I wasn't gonna say anything until I done it, but there is a way to prove shipping is real.
Oh, we found our first guy. That was a dude. Dude alert, dude alert, dude alert, red alert, dude alert. Also, when the dudes come in, you know it's bad. I think so. This talk is like saying, "Hey, if we're all saying it, it must be real." And it's like, yeah, I mean, okay. Anyways, it's fun. I saw, you know what I mean. I have a hard time trying to actually make fun of them, like legitimately, because I feel bad for them. Because obviously something terrible, you know what I mean. Something terrible has happened to them in their lives, and they need to escape. And I fully support, you know, that. But you know, maybe we. I don't know. Maybe we just don't, you know, maybe we don't pretend that it's real and, you know, I don't know what you do. But there you go. There's Shift Talk, everybody. We love Shift Talk. Where's my, there we go. There's Shift Talk, people. Yep. Man, we love an applause. Shift Talk, we love you. We'll miss you. All right, what's next on the list? Okay, I think we just got the 90s tier list. Now, this is where I am going to need some audience participation. Okay, that's enough there. I will need some audience participation on this one because, you know what I mean? This is going to be a group activity. Okay, we're all in this together, baby. I have compiled a list of some of the greatest 90s sitcom characters, and we are going to rank, as you'll see, if I could beat them in a fight. Fist fight to the death. Oh, yeah. Also, my cardiologist told me I had to drink red wine every single night. That's not even a lie. He actually said that. Do we like that? Do we like the ASMR, or is it annoying? So yeah, we've got a tier list. We've got the 90 sitcom stars. And then we got to fight. So I am going to need a little bit of participation here. You know what I mean? You tell me what you tell me your thoughts about the characters. Maybe some of their, you know what I mean? We'll see like some of their strengths. We'll act as if it's like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or something, and they've got stats. But yeah, let's have a look here. Let's have a look and see what we're freaking working with. Okay, so on this tier, I've got at the top. Did AI write this segment? No, baby, this is all me. You know what I mean? I thought about this all with my own brain. I found the little pictures, did it all myself. I do use AI a lot because, let's be honest, I'm lazy. And it's easy, and it helps, and it works. Alrighty. I think we got 3. Okay, just checking the back end. We got Forgotten Pea Bottle, which I believe is Professor Penis's brother, and then we've got Dutch. Okay, so we got 3. All right, we got the 3 boys. The boys in the chat. This is a boys only segment. If you are a girl, you have to close your. I don't want you to leave the stream and ruin the numbers. But I need you to close your eyes. This is audio only for girls. Visual for boys, because we just did a whole girl segment. You know what I mean? We did all the girls are the shifters. They had their time, and now this is for the boys. Oh, Nelson's on YouTube. Nice. I saw that there was one person on YouTube. What's up, Nelson? Thanks for watching. And he mentioned to me that he's very proud of you as your father. Wow. Okay. Now that is, you know what I mean? Don't make me cry on stream, okay? Well, we're all very aware of my daddy issues, so you know what I mean? You say something like that, and you'll make the tears flow. Actually, one of the characters that we have on this 90s, one of the categories down here is, it's supposed to be would never because he's my dad. Because he's my dad. And we'll get to that one. That'll be a special little bonus surprise. But yeah, so the category is I'm dead on sight, put up a fight, but eventually get the L. It's a warrior's battle. We're in the trenches. We're, blow for blow, but ultimately I get the dub. Easy breezy W. I'm just coming in there. I'm sweeping them up, and I'm winning it. Absolutely murk them, which just means a room full of 5-year-old kids, and I just bang, 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 just kicking them in, Minecraft, not real. So those are the categories. All a randomized order that we got here. And first up is none other Mario Lopez, a.k.a. AC. Wait, hold on. We got to do it like this. Ready? None other than... I wish I could... How do I play... I don't think I can. AC Slater! See, because now I just want to be able to stop it. So we're going to have to work that one out. All right, okay, so he's Bayside's hunk. He's Bayside's... Dude, Mario Lopez is Bayside's #1 wrestling prospect, okay? See, this is what I'm saying. We got to sort of take it seriously. I believe he was undefeated for the Bayside Tigers, okay? Wrestling champion. Body like you wouldn't believe. Oh, shit, that's a good idea. Yo, hit us with that Mario clip from the Miss USS. That's not a bad idea. We're loving that. We're loving that idea. Whoops. Whoopsies. There we go. Yeah, and this is what I love that. This is what I love about the participation here. Because if there's a fun little clip about one of these characters, I'm down. So we can sort of really understand who they are. Mario Lopez, Miss USA. Oh, I spelled that terribly. YouTube. Oh, also, I don't know if I don't think K Foxy. Oh, Nelson, boost the clip. Oh, boost the clip audio. Sup. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Nelson. It was down. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh yeah, such as the Iraq, right? I guess it wasn't really him that did the goof and the spoof. Mario Lopez, Miss USA. Okay, yeah.
This is the round of competition that ultimately determines their fate. The make it or break it moment.
I think I actually saw this live.
Their ability to answer a thought-provoking final question. Sound simple? Easier said than done. Especially when
I mean, and we're gonna find out. And we're gonna find out. We're actually gonna find out. You know what I mean? Mario Lopez is strong, and he's also smart because we are gonna find out just how hard this is.
Here's how it works. Our panel of judges have prepared their own questions. So now we will ask each finalist to pick the name of the judge, who will then ask a final question. Ladies, you'll have 30 seconds before you hear the sound of this bell. Good luck. We begin.
Oh God, I just jammed the audio up a little bit. Let me know if that's any better.
With South Carolina. Hello, South Carolina. Please pick out the name of the judge.
Ah, South Carolina. Rough.
Thank you.
It gets rough from here.
Judge number 5.
She's gonna want
Teagarden.
Oh, I fucking love Amy Teagarden. She's gonna want to shift out of this fucking reality after she starts talking.
Okay. Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so.
Let's go.
Because some people out there in our nation don't have maps.
Go on.
And I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as.
So true. So
I believe
true
that
when you
they
think about it.
our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S.
She's back on track.
It should help South Africa. It should help the Iraq and the Asian countries. So we will be able to build up our future for our.
Thank you very much.
Thank
South
you.
Carolina.
Mario, you can see in his face, he's about to fuck. He's looking over to whoever's over there, like a friend or something. He's like, oh my God, this is, look at that face. That's perfect. He's just got, fuck, I fucked it all up. Idiot, stupid idiot. He's just got this face like, oh my God, this is, yeah, that, like, whatever this face is hilarious. He's like, such as this is fucking hilarious. So yeah, that's Mario Lopez. That's who we have in round 1 of fighting a 90s select. Oh, I should have fucking game music. Let's look. Game show music. Background. We love this. We love a good production value. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Dutch. An emote of such as. Yeah, dude, Mario was loving it. Mario's loving it so bad. Level is better. YouTube now. Thanks. You're welcome, Nelson. Thank you for letting me know. I want to do game show music that has no copyright. And copyright, I guess it's not R-I-G-H-T. I mean, not. Sometimes I get confused if it's R-I-T-E or R-I-G-H-T. Very tricky. Copyright free. I guess this one. Let's see if it's any good. Okay. How do we feel about this? I kind of like it. I dig it. Not like a lot of suspense. It's a lot of sort of action. We love this. Okay. And it's just has the volume. I want it a little bit low on the background music, you know, so it's just there. Maybe I have to put that down on the actual. How long is it gonna go? Oh shit! I need it to go like forever. We need a continuous loop. A minute is just, you know what I mean? Not gonna cut it. Happy game. 1 hour. That's Kevin MacLeod. We love. Shout out. Hey, shout out to Kevin. No, not you, Papa Bill. Shout out to. Okay, we love this too. I lost the applause, but thank you, Kevin MacLeod. And if we don't love this one as much, fuck it. Too bad. We're doing it live. It's an hour, so we have to like it. In the words of Papa Bear Bill O'Reilly, we're doing it live. Okay, there we go, Kevin. All right, back to the tier list. Okay, we're in. We went on a little bit of a Mario Lopez tangent, such as went on a little bit of a tangent, such as YouTube clips, such as Bayside Tigers, such as the wrestling team. Here, I'll get you on the back end here. I'll just go up a little bit right there. So I say, honestly, he's jacked as all get up. Or think of something else funnier than what I just said right there, and then input it and then laugh. He's jacked. He's a wrestler. I mean, and I do want to preface this with I've been doing martial arts, and I'm not just talking karate, which I did do, and I got my black belt in karate at the age of 9. Traveled the country doing tournaments with Sensei Eric and Sensei John, who does sleep with who? Your mom. That's right, people. Sensei John will sleep with your mom. He was a hunk in the 90s. Great mullet, great hair. So, you know, and then I did a Muay Thai. I fought a little smoker. You know, I did sparring. You know what I mean? We're talking Brazilian. So I've got some background here. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to toot my, horn here, but I'm not coming at this as a civilian. You know what I mean? I've got skills to pay the bills. So, you know, and we got to take it seriously because this is real. So I think, to be honest, I am going to... Can I beat Mario Lopez? Yeah, I'll fuck him up. Fuck that dude. I'm going to say Warriors Battle. I'm going to give him the respect that I'll do a Warriors Battle, but I get the dub in the end. Do we feel that? We feel good about that, right? I feel like that's fair. What about Forgotten Pea Bottle does bring up a good point, and we should address this. What about the recent health complications you spoke of earlier? Dutch, that's a valid point. And you know what? That's all in play as well. Okay? We do have to calculate in that literally at any second, I could die. You know what I mean? LOL. McLeod is Nelson. LOL. McLeod. So funny. McLeod, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you, Dutch. I still think that I would win, and I am gonna kind of, you know what I mean. I'm gonna adjust the rules as I see fit. I'm gonna put me at my prime, because these people, you know what I mean. We're taking this as a slice of life at a particular point in time. You know what I mean. This is Mario Lopez, Bayside Tiger, senior. You know, so we're taking me. Maybe a couple years ago, before all of the heart complications, where I could die literally at any second, maybe on this stream. You'd still win, hands down. Thank you, Dutch. Okay, so now we've got. I don't need to do. If I had a soundboard, I would do like a whole drum roll and then a clap for every one of them. But you know what I mean. We just don't have it. Okay. So we'll fuck it, we're doing it live. Figure it out next time. Okay, next up we have the cast of All That. The entire cast. So this is this cat, all of them. You know what I mean? All of them, and however they want to fight. They want to fight one at a time. They want to do a group. They try me from all angles. They try to circle me, and I got to punch my way out of that. To be honest, I think I'm gonna fuck them up. No mercy. Keenan, I think, is maybe the only one that gives me some trouble. And the, do I say in the big girl? That's rude. I don't say. We take that back. I take it back immediately. Doesn't count. She just, you know what I mean? She could present a problem. What about the big guy from All That? So the thing is small, but it's like, this is the original cast. There's like that one dude. There's Keenan Cal. Then there's like that. There's that one dude who's kind of he had like a heartthrob. He had the bowl cut. I think maybe that's the tall guy you're talking about. I will destroy him. And also maybe this battle has to take place on the trampoline. You know, like in the opening credits. And then I can just, oh dude, I sent him to fucking space. Yeah, I'm absolutely murking the entire cast of All That at the same time. And I'm going to shove that little rubber ducky of Kel's. Kel? See the one with the ducky? Gonna want to get that one right. You know what I mean? I think we all know what I mean. Yeah, I think it's Kel. And he does the French, hilarious skit, the French skit in the bathtub. I'll shove that thing right down his fucking throat. You know what I mean? They're all dead. Arnie! The strongest man in the world. Dude, I'm dead on sight. Artie. Did I say Artie? Artie. Artie! The strongest man in the world. Of course, from Adventures of Pete and Pete, Artie, one of the greatest, most classic side characters of any 90s sitcom. We freaking love Artie. What a sweet character. I think we need to watch, because Pete and Pete had the greatest opening song. Who did that? It was like wasn't Weezer, but it was like something like that, right? Didn't somebody cool do the Pete and Pete theme song? Polaris. Is that who I'm thinking? I mean, that's probably who did it, but I don't recognize that name, so it makes me think that maybe I didn't actually know who it was. Yeah. Well, where are we going? Amazing, sick intro, the sickest. What what an amazing treasure of a song, of a show. I remember my brother really loved Pete and Pete. He was like exactly Pete's age. And it was like just a little bit older for me to like truly grasp everything about it and like how cool it was. But I knew, you know what I mean? I knew it was like a cool thing. And so that I wanted to like it probably more than I actually liked it. And this is the honesty corner, okay? Because I could have just said I got the entire jokes and I really loved it. But we're in the honest, you know what I mean? We're in the honesty vortex. We're honest with each other here. So yeah, Artie, the strongest man in the world. Where is he? Who knows? He's somewhere. But yeah, Artie's one of the characters. Of course, he gets all the respect, and he goes to I'm dead on sight for sure. Okay, now we've got. Oh, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit there. Maybe we're here. Okay, now we're back to the game show, people. Back to which 90s sitcom celebrity will I beat up next? That's right, people. Next up, we've got one of the classics from your TGIF lineup. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Steve Urkel from Family Matters. I do need the applause. We need the applause, YouTube. Thank God it's Friday, and thank God it's Steve Urkel. Yes, folks, you know him. We love him. The geek, the nerd, the herd, the dork with a. Again, you know what I mean? Fill in the blank. Steve Urkel, Family Matters, one of the greatest shows of all time. God, I freaking loved it. Oh, I met Jaleel White. That guy was I don't understand. I met Jaleel White, who is the real name of Steve Urkel, at a place called, I think it was called Dinosaur Barbecue in LA when I was 16. I want to say 16. I was visiting my brother in LA. We went to this place, Dinosaur Barbecue, sat right next to Jaleel White. He had this entourage of like bunch of women, like bunch of super hot, maybe suspiciously scantily clad in, you know what I mean? I don't want to judge if they were ladies of the night. Or maybe they were just, you know what I mean? They were just proud of their bodies, and they should have been because they were great. But yeah, I saw him. I was losing my fucking mind. I was like sitting right across. I was just, Steve Urkel was one of the greats. My entire childhood. TGIF, baby. I look forward to it every Friday. That being said, I would absolutely fucking murk him. I mean, come on. He's America's nerd. He's America's dork, obviously. And we do have a little bit of a surprise later on because I know what everybody's thinking. Yes, of course you could beat Steve Urkel. But what about Stefan Urkel? We'll just do him next. Next on the list, you know him as Steve Urkel's alter ego. He goes into the science lab thing. He goes in as Steve Urkel. He comes out as Stefan Urkel, the smooth operator. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there's a very specific episode of Family Matters. After the arc where Steve Urkel can make himself into Stefan Urkel, and Jaleel White, who is that character, like that motherfucker was pressing those writers for so many years. Because there was a while where like Steve Urkel was looking jacked. Like you don't notice it in the moment, but then you get older and you look, he's like, dude, that dude was ripped and jacked, and he was like, please, dude, you gotta make me this smooth. I can't be the fucking nerd. How am I gonna, you know what I mean? How am I gonna slay if I'm just the dork constantly? And so there was this one, I wonder if I can find it. There's this great episode where Eddie, the older brother, got himself in a little bit of a situation. And I think we learned a lesson at the end. he got into a situation with some thugs, some drug dealers. This is Chicago, baby. You know what I mean? The south side of Chicago. Things were going down. Family Matters. And Stefan Urkel fight scene. If I'm just doing this on the fly. I'm pretty sure it's Eddie. Or maybe I'm thinking about this one. When he fights as Bruce Lee. Amazing scene. Maybe the Eddie fight scene was different. That was like a very serious moment. And it was like, oh yeah, that was like that was like one of the best Family Matters episodes where it was like the Carl at the end. It was like so dramatic and intense, and like somebody got shot, right? One of the kids got shot that Eddie was hanging out with, his cousin or something. And it was like I can't really speak to it that much, but I remember it being like very important, like speaking of like black community in the south side of Chicago and like them, it was like a whole, like, that's what Carl was saying. And it was like a really intense episode. I don't think that's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking of is the Family Matters episode where I believe Stefan becomes Bruce Lee, right? Because he gets the hair, right? And that's how he... Can we do this today? Professor Penis, go on. I won't. I cut myself off. I won't be talking about that anymore. I'd rather talk about the girls who are shifting. Show him playing ball. Yeah, okay, I'll show that next. So this is relevant because we're talking about fighting. And he could, Stefan or Cal, at any moment, could step into the machine. Can I read that? Is it yellow? Yeah, Dutch. Yeah, Dutch hit him with the timeout. Thank you. Jaleel White was just like pressing the writers for that. He's like, dude, make me badass. Give me a fighting scene. I'm like yoked up, lifting weights all the time. And you got me in fucking suspenders? Anyway, so this is what we have to work with. We have to put this into consideration. I'll see Family Matters, basketball scene. I don't know if I know this one off the top of my head. Urkel tries out for basketball. Oh, Forgotten V-Bottle. Oh, come on. Hey, dude, moderators are moderating out here, baby. You know what I mean? Later, Gator. Going to play some ham radio. Later, Nelson. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. You go ham on that ham radio, okay? You hear me? Just cut loose. You know what I mean? Have fun. Have fun out there, big guy. He is better than you on Sundays, just saying. Well, that is true because I don't show up on Sundays. I probably won't show up this Sunday because I'm pretty sure I'm having a heart attack. All right, we're gonna skip this because I don't know which one we're talking about here. Okay, Stefan Urkel, you know what I mean? He could be Bruce Lee. He could be the smooth operator. I think we go. I think I'm gonna give him the respect that it's a Warriors battle. I'm 90% sure these are both Luke. Well, number one, Dutch, and you should know this as a moderator. We're not exposing anybody. Okay, this is an expose-free zone, especially when they're saying the kind of things that they're saying, and we don't really want to, bring attention to them personally. But they're not. I will tell you that. I'm gonna say Warriors battle. I get the dub. Oh, really? Oh, is it? The Wolf is in chat? I doubt it. The Wolf can't be operating. Oh, okay. JK4. Okay, all right. I was like, dude, the Wolf is not getting on Twitch. There's no fucking way. All right, so that was Stefan Urkel getting the Warriors battle, but I get the dub in the end. Even with the fucking Bruce Lee moves. I'll counter his shit. Boom! I'll fucking punch him in his dork-ass face. Okay, up next, and again, this is, you know what I mean? This is for anybody and everybody. You know, we do not discriminate in this fighting list. So next up, we have a teenage girl. And we do want to, you know what I mean? This is real. This is me fighting this teenage girl, me right now in my fucking prime against this girl. Now, I will say, and this is true, I'm going to lose this battle. Because it is against none other than... she's got two pretty hot aunts that I kind of had a weird sexual attraction to as a young age, and maybe... Bro, the segment about who you could beat up is fucking hilarious. Well, thank you very much. That's very nice. I don't know if you're being facetious or not, but... Anyway, so when I was, again, TGIF, or back to TGIF, I think, she had two aunts that I really wanted to have sex with as a adolescent man, and they both, in sort of different ways, kind of turned me on. One was a little bit of a thicker one was kind of an older one. Maybe it sort of started my mature, I don't want to say porn addiction, but you know what I mean? The mature, statistically, after 145 miles, women are faster than men. Interesting. Thank you for that fact, Professor Penis. Ultra marathon. Huh. Oh, I could see that. I can see how that's true. They have some. They do have that endurance. You know what I mean? That endurance strength. I think it comes from childbirth or something. I'm not a facetious person, Dutch says. Okay, he's an honest, straight shooter. Straight as an arrow. Straight and narrow. Straight as an arrow. Even though my ex-girlfriend says so. Okay, ex-girlfriends. We're talking about ex-girlfriends in the chat, and that is a dark. You know what I mean? That's a dark. We're going to a dark place. I want to talk about ex-girlfriends. Yeah, it has to do with being able to pace better and stronger mentally, which let's talk. Go on, Professor Penis, you know what I mean? You can say what you want in the chat. The moderator might mod, you know what I mean? Depends on what you say. But I agree 100% that they are stronger mentally, and that they do have the endurance and pain, and you know what I mean? They go through so much shit. And let's just give it real quick, you know what I mean? And let's just give it up for kind of just women in general, you know what I mean? And we love them. We love our women. They're strong. They're beautiful. It doesn't matter what size, color they come in. We love them all here, people. Let's go, ladies. Professor Penis, let's go, ladies. We love that. We love that in the chat. Let's go, ladies. Okay, anyways, so where was I? Oh, Sabrina, the teenage witch. Two aunts that I did want to have sex with at a young age, which sort of started a thing that I was starting to be attracted to mature women and kind of thicker women. One of each aunt. I thought this was an incel platform. That's true, Forgotten Pea Bottle. It is, and we're trying to change that. You know what I mean? Twitch is an incel platform, and we're trying to switch it up a little bit. But yeah, I say Sabrina. I mean, she's a witch. She knows magic. What am I going to do against that? I'm dead on sight. If Sabrina you know what I mean? It's whimsical, it's comedy, it's fun. You got Harry, you know what I mean? Harry, her boyfriend, who's kind of the dumb guy. You know? You got her kind of hot friend. Again, this is not now. This is when I was in junior high. And Salem the cat. We love Salem. Right, nothing sensual, of course, right. But she knows magic. So if she wants to, like, you know what I mean? She could just flip me into another universe. She could turn me into a fucking a cat. She could turn me into, you know, whatever she wanted. Dutch says go on. Dutch, last time you were stopping me from talking about what I was attracted to as a younger man. Now you're trying to, you know what I mean? Now you're trying to bait me. So Sabrina, I think I'm dead on sight. If she really turned it on, you know what I mean? Made it for real and turned her whimsical magic into a serious matter, she'd fuck me up. Yeah, she could phase. She could do literally anything. She's magic. She's a fucking witch. Yeah, I'm fucked. She's gonna kick my ass. Probably because I was trying to hit on her aunts. You know what I mean? Portals even. Yeah, she does. She goes to the witching world. She does take a portal there. And I'm not sponsored by Pluto TV, but I just want everybody to know that's here right now watching. You can go to Pluto TV and watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the channel, 24/7 access, Really great stuff. I suggest you go watch it. Some amazing writing, beautiful acting, really a great show, wonderful show all around. Takes you right back. And that's right, Dutch. We do love Pluto TV here in chat. We are big Pluto. And can we just get a quick applause for Pluto TV? We love Pluto TV here, people. 24 access to your favorite shows. Again, not a sponsor. They don't know who I am, but we love Pluto TV here. Ad-free? No, it's not ad-free, but you watch Star Trek Next Generation, you got that channel. You got Top Gear channel. 24/7 access. Great movie selections that are changing all the time. Honestly, better than Netflix, and it's free. Yeah, I'll take you gotta fucking watch commercials on Hulu or Disney and all this shit anyways. Pluto fucks. Pluto fucking rules. Oh, cool. I love watching ads. I'll be checking it out. Yeah, as you should. You watch ads anyways. Anyway, so we're getting diverted here. We gotta, you know what I mean? This is a serious fucking thing. About me fighting Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I tried to hit her so fucking hard one time, just knock her block off, dude. I'd come in, like this, like, no strategy, just, and then try to just give her one slammer right in the face. But before I got there, my hand would turn into, like, water or something, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. And she hit me with a Inspector Patronum. Yeah, no, it's Harry Potter. Okay, next up on the list, we've got Ugh from, again, one of the classic, greatest Nickelodeon shows of all time. You know him as the camp counselor of Camp Anawana. Yeah, he's a little strict. Yeah, he's got too many rules. But he's trying to keep these high school kids from getting pregnant. You know what I mean? That's what camp counselors do. Ultimately, that's their number one thing. Is like, try to make these kids not fuck each other. Because, you know what I mean? They're fertile at that age. And you got to do it with skin protection. Go on. You know him. You don't really love him. Because he's kind of a jerk. He's Ugg. From Salute Your Shorts. Let's give Ugg up. He's Ugg from Salute Your Shorts. And we are going to want to just time out. We're going to want to just time out Forgotten Pee Bottle just quick on that comment. Because, you know what I mean? We're not really into that sort of thing. So we're just going to time him out. Yes, for 606. Thank you very much. And just a little... And pee in the bottle, just a little slap on the wrist there, because we don't like that in chat. Guys say, okay, I like where it is. Easy breezy W. You know what I mean? Ugh. And I think that we all might need a little Salute Your Shorts. I said that Pete and Pete was the best theme song. I might have been a little ahead of myself, because I think that we all can probably... Donkey Lips. I always felt so bad for Donkey Lips because he's so fat and he had the speech impediment. Like even at a young age, I knew like I had empathy and sympathy for Donkey Lips because I just knew like, God, man, it's not good for him. It's like really, really bad for him. And I felt bad because I'm a real person with a soul. Okay. That's a little portal right back into time. In through time, back in time. You know what I'm saying. Anybody else? You know what I mean? Want to join? Got to get some more viewers in here. You know what I mean? Just looking at the viewer count. Somehow we got to get more because there was more and now there's less. At one point there was more. And now, there aren't as many. It kind of makes you think, maybe I shouldn't do this. Just a quick, and that panic attack was brought to you by too many brain thoughts, anxiety. Okay, next up, you know him. Binford Tools is proud to present Tim the Toolman. Where's my thing? Taylor. Yeah, there we go. If only I was as hot as Pamela Anderson first. One or whatever her name was. I can't remember her name. Yeah, so Tim the Two-Man Taylor, he gets clearly would never because he's my dad. Love him. I mean, you know what I mean? He was the role model of the father that I never had, the father that I wanted. He kind of looked like my dad just enough to make me sort of role play, cosplay that it was him, even though it wasn't. You know what I mean? We love Tim the Toolman Taylor. We would never fight Tim the Toolman Taylor. You know, it's like we respect him, even though he's a little bit of a nut job now, I think. I think he's kind of lost the plot a little bit. But yeah, he goes into the would never because he's my dad. Shit, we forgot about Kevin McLeod. There we go, baby. We're back. All right, up next, my personal hero. We love him. That's the difference between you and me. What's that, Forgotten Pea Bottle? You want to fight Tim Allen? Because I'll fight you, Forgotten Pea Bottle, if you tried to fight Tim Allen. I mean, look, think about it this way. This is the 90s, okay? He gets a goth kid. Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a little strange. He's like you know what I mean? He's a working man. And he's like, I got this freakazoid son who's wearing fucking black and probably going to shoot up a school. Allegedly. I mean, he didn't. So, but he loved him still. That's why we loved him, the Two-Man Taylor. You know what I mean? He still had the love for the kid. The kid. That one kid, the weird one. Mark. Freak. Okay, now next up. You know him. He's Bayside High School's hunk. The man, the person that I modeled my life after. You might know him from such key phrases as "time out" or "talk to me." He's the one. He's the only. The blonde, babelicious, babe himself, always with a sneaky little trick up his sleeve that we've come to find out, like, pretty fucked up, actually. Zach Morris. And we hit him with the applause. Zach Attack, Zach Morris. Where do we put Zach? Dutch, Jeff Corwin. Well, I don't know if Jeff Corwin counts because he wasn't a 90s sitcom star. He did have a wildlife show in the early aughts. Forgotten Pea Bottle. We don't like to say the S word or give out certain personal information that maybe we've done in the past, and we've learned from that mistake. Oh, you said who you modeled your life after. That's true. I did. This is pre-Jeff Corwin. Jeff Corwin was huge influence in my life of what I wanted to be when I grew up. A host of a TV show, traveling, doing cool shit. I fucking love Jeff Corwin, still to this day. Is he gay? Is he not? He's married. You know what I mean? Is she, what do they call it? Fuck. Why can't I think of it? What's it called? A beard. Thank you. That was me. Nobody said that. Well, Dutch just said that, but I thought about it right before you said it. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know about Jeff Corwin, but I fucking love Jeff Corwin. Not as much as I love Zach Moore. You know what I mean? He had it all. He was a smooth talker. He had the plans. You know what I mean? Kelly Kapowski, the hottest fucking girl of all time when I was in high school. However, I think that she was old, but we don't need to get, you know what I mean? We don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Can I fuck up Zach Morris? He's a pretty boy. He's constantly thinking about his looks. He doesn't know how to fucking fight. I'd go in there, dude. I'd bite his fucking nose. You know what I mean? I'd get dirty with it. I'd put a finger up his ass. Again, this is when he's past 18. You know what I mean? So where everything's cool on that end. I'm just saying, you do different things when you're fighting somebody. You know what I mean? That's one move that people aren't expecting. I'd get dirty with it. Clip it, chat. Don't clip it. Clip it. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, I'd grab him by his pretty fucking hair and put my knee through his fucking teeth. You know what I mean? Like what, Professor Penis, what I say to that guy on the basketball court the other day? Some little punk. He's not little, he's our age, but, you know. I said, I put your fucking teeth down your throat. And that's what I would do to Zach Morris. I honestly don't even think that Zach is going to put up much of a... He's not a fighter, you know what I mean? He's a talker. He talks his way out of the situation. However, okay, in the realm of all possibilities, I do have to give him... He does have a talent for talking. So I could go up to him ready to fucking fight, you know what I mean? And then he's like, timeout. Oh, shit, he can do timeout. He can stop reality. I totally forgot about that. He can just time out, and then everything stops. I used to think about that all the time as a kid. What I would do if I, you know what I mean? You could do anything. So he could time out and then just pulverize me. Put his own finger in, and put his finger in my ass. Consensually, because I would say beforehand, hey, if you do a timeout, put your finger. Put your finger in my ass. Hey, Zach. Put a finger in my ass. Yeah, so, you know, that is a whole different sort of thing, you know, we got to think about. Or he could just kind of schmooze talk me, you know what I mean? He'd be like, hey, actually, if we do this, like, if you break into Belding's office and get the keys to his Corvette, we could drive to Malibu, you know what I mean? And do, like, you know what I mean? There'd be some sort of fucking incredible plan, and I'd actually be like, you know what? That sounds fucking awesome, actually. That sounds like a super sick plan, and you're really cool, and I'll do it. And then during that, he'll just, like, tuck and roll out of the car and drive off a cliff. No lifeguard on duty. Got to go. Love you. Later, dude. Oh, boy. Chat might be unhinged. We've got the moderator. The peacekeeper is leaving. Very scary situation. Okay, so and then only got two more here. Again, we do not discriminate here. We fight any and every 90s sitcom character. Man, woman, child, adult. Again, I'd absolutely fucking murk the entire cast of all that. I would fuck them up on that trampoline. We have, and again, Professor Penis driving. That's great. And I do have to say, technically, because of TOS, you don't chat and drive. However, between you and me, I don't know if you're actually driving. I'm going to assume that's a joke, because I am going to need you to chat, because, you know what I mean? I'm out here alone in the trenches taking grenades. Haven't got any followers on Twitch yet. Is anybody watching? You need to hit the follow button. We love a follow here. Yeah, so we've got up next the ultimate, the love of my early adolescent childhood life. Again, when I was also a child, I'm not saying now, but back then, the girl who had it all. The looks, the charm, the spunk, and the incredible abilities. Not supernatural. What would you call that? I don't know. But it's but ladies and gentlemen, she got Sean from BM. No. No. She got she was riding her bike next to a radioactive, I'm trying to remember, truck that had containers of radioactive fluid that spilled all over her. She's that fun, spunky kind of girl. We love her. You know her. We love her. It's Alex Mack. Oh, Sean from Boy Meets World. That's who you're saying. I fucked that dork up, dude. He was so fake tough. I should have put him on there. You're right, because I do love Boy Meets World. But Sean is so fucking fake tough. He's such a fake tough little bitch, dude. And he always cries. It's like when you're actually a tough, like a bad boy, you know what I mean? You hate your dad and you're going out and doing mess. You don't cry at the end of every fucking episode just because your friend's dad like scolds you or something. I'd fuck him up too. Anyways, we're on Alex Mack, people. I mean, she's got Terminator T2 fucking liquid metal powers. There's no... Damn, I thought you two were similar till now. No, we're not. No. I mean, we are similar in our origin story, okay? We both have daddy issues. We both lash out irrationally. We both make bad decisions based on our trauma. But he's fake tough. On January 2013, she was granted a restraining order against a stalker who was so obsessed with her that he changed his last name to Olenek. Yeah, that was what's her? Yeah, her name is like something Olenek. Interesting. You got something to tell us, Ari Alex Mack? Wasn't me. I'll say that now. I understand. What I want to say is that I empathize with, and I don't, and I would never. I would never say that's a good thing to do. You know what I mean? Stalking is obviously psychotic and freak behavior. But I can say that I do understand where he was coming from. The backwards hat, the flannel. She was cool. She was hip. She could... You know one thing? I always thought about this all the time. She did this thing where she would clean her room. In like a sec... Because she had telekinesis. And she would just clean her fucking entire room, and it was the coolest thing I ever saw. And I would like look around my room that was absolutely fucking disgusting. You know what I mean? I was like an adolescent boy, had a lot of shit, spankerchiefs everywhere. Just a litter covering the whole place. Just dirty socks. You know what I mean? I was just cranking into anything and everything. That was a fabric. You know what I mean? My room was spotless. Was it? Was your room spotless, my guy? Because I remember I was there, okay? I was there when? Yeah, no, I was jerking off into everything back then. So my room was a disgusting mess. And I thought that if I could do what Alex Mack does, use my telekinesis, and she just kind of like made everything like go into the drawer, clean, you know what I mean? I was like, that's fucking genius, amazing. I think I literally tried. Like, can I do this? I'm like, can I actually fucking move shit with my mind? I go, let me practice on my Furby doll. Can I move my Furby doll? That I asked that I really wanted for Christmas, along with an Easy Bake Oven. Oh, Luke Rathborn is in the chat. That's interesting. Hi, Sturman. Long time watcher. First time writing in. Well, that's... Oh, already we're off to a kind of a rough start, lying start. I have a huge mental health issues lately where I feel like maybe my entire identity is playing out in TV shows in front of me. I was wondering what kind of advice you had for chronic PTSD and borderline personality disorder and intense veteran PTSD that leads to dissociative identity disorder. And those are valid and interesting questions. I know that you personally know that you weren't a vet of any war, so maybe part of this sort of disassociation hallucination is that maybe that you were in a war. I would say I would say, hey man, you're doing just fine, man. Hey, every day's a battle. And you're winning it, buddy. Now, it might not be a battle, say, in Iraq, you know, that you would have this sort of PTSD, but it is a battle in life, and you're doing it. Thank you so much, Sturman. You're welcome, Luke, and Luke Rathborn. And I hope that things get better. Maybe, and this is just a suggestion, I find solace and relief in peeing in different sorts of bottles, such as the Iraq, right? and Forgotten Pee Bottle coming with a brilliant response is yes. You have PTSD as such as the Iraq. But yeah, maybe try, and I was, you know what I mean? I'm saying find some relief and maybe pee in a bottle. I used to do that, and it gave me a lot of relief. Because you can do it while you're driving the car, in your bed, you don't have to get up or move. That was also part of the Alex Mack thing, you know what I mean? I could clean up all the cum the cum rags, the spankerchiefs in the room, and the pee bottles. That's a joke. I didn't have any pee bottles, okay? Except for when I was an adult in my 20s living in New York. Then I had lots of pee bottles. All right, last one. You know him from the, I want to say, most depressing ending of any show, any finale of all time. One of the, like, absolutely most insane fucking shows ever created. You would never get anything like that now. It was so creative, so original, so weird, and fucking, like, dark and, like, depressing. I mean, the last episode was so depressing and sad. And kind of scary, just like scary undertones. Again, I think it was TGIF. TGIF just had fucking banger after banger after banger. We're talking about the one, the only, Earl Sinclair from the Dinosaurs, baby. I'm going to go ahead and say he's a dinosaur, right? Like, if you really, you know what I mean? If you really take it seriously, he's a dinosaur and he would fucking kill me. You know what I mean? I'm dead on sight. He's a huge dinosaur. There was that one, what was his boss? His boss always scared the shit out of me. In that room, he'd make the whole fucking building shake. I fucking love the dinosaurs. I mean, you got, you know, not the mama, sort of the quintessential thing that you think about, but that last episode that was so fucking intense when the meteor came to impact Earth to wipe out the dinosaurs, and like everybody, I remember there was a scene like he was like trying to fucking grab his mom. Let's see if we can dinosaurs ending. That's only 2 minutes.
Could I have everybody's attention? There's something I have to say. First of all, Stan, I have to apologize to you.
Yeah, sure.
I now realize that building that wax fruit factory on your mating ground was wrong.
Such a fucking amazing show. Like, was it Henson? Did Henson do? Who made the practical dinosaurs TV show? What do you call them? Not models. Yo, let's get that Mario Lopez clip up again, Miss USA. Okay, yeah, we'll holler back at that. Who made the dinosaurs? What do you call it? Muppets? No. Models? They were just so fucking insane, like the way that they moved.
Oh, sure, wax fruit's important, but so are bunch beetles.
Gee, that's big of you, Earl.
And I guess I owe the rest of you an apology, too.
This isn't...
bringing on the end of the world and civilization and everything. And I know I put too much...
Well, there's a part where, like, the earthquake starts, is like his mom, the old one in, like, the wheelchair starts to die, like, fall off the fucking cliff. It was just, like, so fucking intense. Okay, let's just hit back with... We love a flashback. We love...
This is the round of competition that ultimately...
I like this one.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think opposites.
Mario was looking at her like, you dead ass right now?
I personally believe
Mm-hmm.
that U.S. Americans are
Yeah.
unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries.
Totally agree.
So we will be able to build up our future for our
Love Mario.
Thank you very much, South
Thank you. Thank you very much, you fucking idiot. He's like, dude. Fuck, man. And I think they get like, he's like, I love my fucking job. He's like, this is crazy, man. Holy shit. Also, Amy Teagarden. Let's just give a shout out to Amy Teagarden from Friday Night Lights. Another one of my father figures, Coach Taylor. Clear Eyes, Full Hearts. Love that fucking guy. I probably watched that show like probably five times through. Okay, let's see. So that's the tier list, man. We did it. There's these other ones here at the bottom. They just came with the tier list when it was made. It's some anime weird shit and a Billie Eilish. Nothing to do with me. Just they were just there already, and I couldn't fucking delete them for some reason. So yeah, we did it. Nice job, people. Great job. I had what else I have? I had something on the list. Oh, because it's Throwback Thursday. Okay, so maybe I'll just put this up here and we'll see how we're feeling. If we want to dip into it, we can dip out if you know vibes are low or we're not really feeling it and we kind of want to just bounce. But let me just show you what else I had on in store, not on store, in store. Because it's Throwback Thursday, I found this. There's this great YouTube channel that does like really fun, kind of short documentaries on a bunch of different shit. And this one was like a pop culture 90s documentary, and they've got some fucking bangers, dude. And I know that the people right now, specifically in this chat, I mean, this is their shit. This is our shit. This is us. I'll just leave the Miss Teen USA one up. You know what I mean? You never know when you're going to go back to it. So, fuck. So this is, there we go. So they've got like all of these 90s themed like fun little documentaries about a whole bunch of different shit. We can pull it up right now. So they've got like everything that happened in every year, right? 1990, 1991. And this is just us just going back in time, nostalgia, baby, just like, you know, back into the womb where we were safe. But then they also have ones on like, not Crystal Pepsi, because who gives a shit, but they have a good one on Surge that could fuck, you know what I mean? And then do you remember the giant pizza wars from the 90s? It's like, that might be a fucking awesome video. Caesars, Domino's, Pizza Hut. I mean, think about it. It's 1990, I don't know, 5, right? My mom used to do this all the time. She'd leave me alone at 7, 8, 9 years old. Don't worry, it didn't have a lasting effect on me at all. Forgotten Pea Bottle. What Surge? Interesting that you say that. There's an entire documentary that we could watch to learn the history of the beverage. There's one on Orbits. There's one right here on Zima, which was like marketed as the gay drink, right? It was like all the gay guys drank Zima. I think that was the thing. But yes, 1995, my mom would leave to go to work, leave me by myself at like 7, 8, 9, a 20 banger. Maybe not even a 20 banger. That seems like too much. Maybe a 10 banger, a 15er. Oh, it's a beverage. Yeah, it's a beverage that you drink. It was marketed 25 cents, a lot of caffeine. Kids went absolutely fucking bananas with it. And then it got pulled off the shelf. But yeah, she would leave me whatever amount of money to like order a fucking pizza. God, I want a pizza right now. To order a pizza while she left me alone at 8 years old. And that was sort of my supervision, was the pizza that I ordered. I already have a favorite beverage. And what's that? Pray tell. Personally, I've always been a Domino's guy myself. Okay, 443-4343. That's the number to the Bath Domino's, which is closest to the trailer park that I grew up in. And I still remember that to this day. It's also a very easy number, 443-4343. 729-2891. If it's fucking 729-2891, I think was the Brunswick Domino's. Damn, dude, that's some fun. I'm fucking pulling some shit. 725-2891. Oh my God. That just came from the recesses of my brain. I ordered so much which is probably why I'm having a fucking heart attack literally right now. And why I've had all these open heart surgeries, and I'm like literally experiencing right now a tightness in the chest. But we got to stream, you know? We got to stream to the 3 people. Domino's, shout out Billy. Domino's Brunswick. So what did I say? 729-2891? What's going on here? Domino's Brunswick, Maine. 5561. 2891? 5561. Okay, I was wrong on that one. If I nailed that one, oh God, it would have been good. But 443-4343 is still correct and right for Bath. And that's the one that I ordered from because it was closest. So yeah, I mean that could be a, you know what I mean? I was thinking maybe I'd do like every Throwback Thursday. We just we put on one of these. They're pretty short, like 15, 20 minutes. We put on one of these 90s documentaries, just go back in time, warp back into time, feel what it was like to be alive again, the entire world in front of us. Not the pit of despair that life is now, currently. Maybe, I don't know who's watching this. Maybe your life is awesome, which, let's fucking go. But I know, personally, I know Forgotten Pea Bottle, his life is really bad. You know what I mean? Really, really bad. JK, bro. So yeah, I don't know. We could watch. We could watch the Giant Pizza War. Maybe we should dip in. I'll dip in. Should we dip in? What's everybody thinking? What's everybody's thought process on this? No, that's not what I meant to do. Peace out. Gonna watch a little 12 Rules for Life before I hit the sack. I mean, understood. All right, fuck it. We'll save the doc for next time. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's gone. It's a good. Wait, hold on. Before you go, Forgotten Pea Bottle, don't leave yet because you have to watch you have to be here for the ending of the stream, which I think specifically you will like. So don't leave. Don't leave quite yet. Why do it? That's weird. Why was that on there? Oh, I have it way back. Wait, Forgotten Pea Bottle, are you still here? Because you have to be here for the end card, because it's speaking directly to you. Maybe we'll do the. Do you remember the giant? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I do want to watch it though. I'll watch it, but I guess I'll watch it by myself. I don't give a shit if anybody's here or not.
Frozen in the 1960s, you could find a hamburger on just about every
what?
street corner
Hamburger?
in America.
I said fucking
Since its murky
Pizza
origins
Wars. What the hell?
Pizza, pizza, pizza. No, that's not a misquote of our favorite mid-90s pizza mascot, Little Caesar. It's our way of remembering that period of time when more meant more in the pizza industry. More slices,
pizza
more
was so
toppings,
fucking good.
and more cheese. Never was that more apparent than in the early 90s.
Pizza just
when
hits
America's
so
three
fucking
biggest
hard when
pizza
you're...
chains launched outsized
Okay, I
campaigns
really ought to
to
get to my book. Okay, all right. All right, I'll hit this later. How long have we been going? We've been going for a little while here. Like 2 hours or something. I think that's good. Oh, I've got, in case you're wondering, if you're watching or you give a shit, we've got, tomorrow we're doing a bracket of the best cereals. So we're going to be tasting the cereals. We got a whole bracket, and then we're going to challenge, you know what I mean? And then each one will go, and we'll have an ultimate champion of these cereals behind me. So that'll be a fun little Friday night thing to do instead of, you know what I mean, having a life or having friends or doing anything good. I'll be doing that. Is this it? How do I? Oh. I thought oh shit, you know what it is? Weird. We still got to figure some stuff out on the back end. I want to try to put up this end card for when we... I don't know why it's... Who cares about... What is this? I don't know. We'll just go... Okay, I'll just type it in here. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, who tagged along, chatted, was here for the entire ride. What a ride it was. We fucked up some 90s sitcom characters. We got deep into the universe of what's it called? Shift Talk. That's right. Yeah, we got deep into the universe of Shift Talk with all those freaks shifting. You know what I mean? It was a fun time, and I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Chat. Yeah, appreciate everybody hanging out. And then tomorrow, yeah, we got the big cereal contest. What else do we have? I got a couple other things lined up. Oh, I think I might do a follow-thon, Friday follow-thon, to try to get some more followers, to see if this is something that I actually want to do. So I'll have a whole thing set up with different, every time I get a sub, I'll take a drink. Every time I get 5 subs, we'll take a haul off of Alan's Coffee brand. You know what I mean? Well, I'll try to figure some shit out. We'll try to draw a little bit of attention to it. And then when I'm drunk, we'll be going down an Oasis vortex of fun Oasis clips. So again, thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for just being silly, you know what I mean? And getting weird with it. And I'll leave you with my boy, Luke Rathborn, to take us out.